components all in place. Let's start making them not look so bad. So we copied over static HTML and static.css just for reference. So we could see a plain HTML version of the basic user interface. So let's start actually taking a look at how the thing was built, the static version. This might be something you would get from a designer if the design team and the front-end development team were separate. So we'll go left to right again. Let's just have a look at static.html. And let's look at that sidebar stuff. So it looks like it's this nav business. Well, we can start with copying and pasting that and go from there. So let's just copy that. Go to sidebar.js and replace this JSX with that. Don't forget you need parentheses for multi-line JSX. Going to have some errors right off the bat for several reasons. One, all these class instead of class names. Again, I'm going to use the multi-cursor trick. Hold down Alt while I click every place that I want the cursor to appear. Capital N-A-M-E. That takes care of that. I've still got some errors. Image is an empty element. So we need it to be self-closing. And there are 3 images. They all need to be self-closing. Okay, all my little red warnings went away. Let's not keep that nav class name. Let's use sidebar, since that's what we're calling it. Holy smokes. Yay? Okay, got to start somewhere. Well, right now we're getting all these images from Amazon S3. And as much as I like you guys, I don't want you getting them from my S3 account, particularly because we copied them right in here already. So let's start with the SVG, this first one, the logo, quill.svg. It's here in our public folder. Instead of leaving it there, I'm going to drag it over to the source directory. Who knows what SVG is? That is correct, scalable vector graphic. What does that mean? We used those words the other day when we were introducing Font Awesome. No pixels, just math, right? So it describes where the lines and curves and so on are instead of saying a grid of pixels. In fact, if you open the SVG file, it's actually XML. Now it's minified, so it's, yeah, not super readable. Not that it would be terribly readable anyway, but it's just text. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just import quill from quill.svg and replace this huge URL with quill. Can we do that with the others? Let's see. What's this one called? New hover.ping. Let's just try. I'm going to drag it over here. Import new hover from new hover.ping. It doesn't seem to like that. Well, new hover isn't a variable name, right? What if we replace this image source with our variable? Oh, by the way, we've got a problem already. Broken image. So quill here, that's not a path. That's a JavaScript variable now. So we need brackets around that, curly braces, in our image source. Make sense? It's not a string anymore. It's actually the name of a JavaScript variable holding that SVG. So can we do that for new hover? Well, there's our beautiful quill. This solid blue one, that's new hover. Hooray. Let's do the same for the other one, which is called simply new.ping. So I'll drag new.ping over to source. Import new icon or something. New, that's fine. From new.ping. Why didn't I just call it new? Because that's a keyword in JavaScript. So replace this huge URL. No quotes. Curly braces. New icon. And it's still there too. So you all know what the alt attribute's about? The alt attribute on an image. That's the alternative text. Among other things, it's good for accessibility. If someone's using a screen reader or, say, VoiceOver on their iPhone or something, that text is what will appear in place of this image, because obviously you can't hear an image. So it'll read that. So if it's decorative, you might leave it blank. But if it has any actual meaning, you need to put that meaning in an alt attribute. And if the image doesn't load for some other reason, that'll show up on the page as well. Because remember, when we had a broken image here at the top, it said note header because we had the alt text. All right, it's still ugly. But we did a thing that I feel good about. So I'm going to say load images in script.